Good day, El Paso. Your local junk hauler here, Charlie, aka Dumpster Daddy. Headed to a client's appointment right now. She told me that I told her I was supposed to be there between 1 and 2. I thought I told her between 2 and 3. That's what I have in my calendar, but I could be mistaken. But when we get there, hopefully I can smooth things over with her. I am running about 30 minutes behind. I had another client earlier this morning and I took care of them, and then I had another appointment. So we're going here now. We're gonna see what's going on with this. I believe she said it's an industrial kitchen clean out. We'll see what this is. So right along with your boy, here we go. All right, folks, so we just pulled up on the client's location. I believe this is the address they gave me, but I don't see nothing out here, so let's go walk around. I'm gonna give them a call. Hey. Hi, Kim.
That's substantial. Hi, Charlie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, what are you doing? This place is beautiful.
Yeah, we're in the front. Here's my card.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
Before I
Kim.
forget. This. That's some kind of a cooler. This is kind of our main storage room, but there's a fair amount of little. Nate!
How you doing?
This is Charlie.
Charlie, I'm Nate.
Alrighty, folks, so we have just given our estimate for this building. I'm going to go ahead and email it over to our client, but this is a piece of El Paso history right here. We are on the borderland. Right over there, that's Mexico right over there. I'm not mic'd up because I want you all to hear the soulful sounds coming from across the border. Right over there at Juarez, it sounds like they got some construction going on. They got loud music going. It's alive over there. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and head on to our next client, get up out of here. I'll show you some pictures of and some video of the inside of the building, but I'm gonna just pray for the best on this one. But I'm honored to have had the opportunity to give an estimate for this building. This is a beautiful place. Alrighty, folks, so we just got some gas. I got some food from Sam's, got me a dog and a drink. About to head on over to another client's property. This one is in the 79930. They called me just this morning. It is a alley backyard estimate cleanup. So we're gonna go take a look at it, see what they got for us, and then do what we do. All right, come along for the ride. Alrighty, folks, so we just gave an estimate to that client. He's an older gentleman. He looks like him and his wife own I can't tell you how big, I'll just guesstimate 15 to 20 unit apartment complex, maybe. He needs me or wants me to take care of the grounds for him. It's a bunch of gravel that has built up in his flower bed. He wants gone. He wants some weeds cut down. He wants some trash removed. So I hit him with my hourly rate because that's basically what I would charge him for this type of job, since it's not really much, it's not really like much hauling of bulk trash, more so just probably gonna be like how I do when I go to the railroad job, about, you know, how I just use the weed whacker and the hedge trimmer to cut down and make things look a little bit prettier, look a little bit more presentable. Seems that's the same thing that this gentleman wants. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that for him. We got that one booked on Wednesday. We are now, getting my 360 fired up. We're now heading over to our other client's home. We're not supposed to meet them until about 4:30. We'll be about 30 minutes ahead of schedule. So maybe I'll go out and do some door hangers in that area. We'll see what it looked like. But while we drive, and we got this 15-minute drive over there, I want to get into something. Me and my wife was talking yesterday. As a matter of fact, there's a park over here, so I think I'll pull over and pull out the selfie stick and walk around and talk to you guys in this park real quick. All right, folks, so we are over here in this park. I want to just touch on something me and my wife was talking about yesterday. I had mentioned, I've been curious and I've been studying a little bit on the technology side of things. As I mentioned before in some previous vlogs, I like working with AI, making the videos and, you know, using some of the AI tools out there to make them up, to cut them up into smaller clips for social media and things like that. Also, with her going to Amazon and me being someone who loves playing with toys, as you can see, I got my cameras, I got all my equipment, you know, I call them toys. I've been thinking about what I want to do to bring something different to the junk removal space for me. And I mentioned, some different AI tools to her. I mentioned robotics, and I was like, man, wouldn't it be tight if I could have me some type of a junk removal robot? And that sparked something in her she asked me a question. She said, say you were to get a junk removal robot, how would that affect or enhance your client, your customer, your guest, however you use it, experience? And I was stumped because I wasn't thinking about it from that perspective. I was thinking about it from the perspective of me having a piece of equipment that could lighten the load on some of the junk removal jobs that I do. And then if I had a big job, I could have my robot or, my junk removal assistant or whatever it is that I could come up with or talk about, help me out with these big projects. I wasn't even thinking about it from the client perspective, which I should have, because everything that we do, especially coming from the background that we came from, when it comes to the Walt Disney World background, the entertainment background, we have to look at everything from the lens of, or most things from the lens of, how's it going to affect the client, or the guest, or your customer, whichever one you decide to use. So that is where I'm at now. That's where I'm trying to figure out, like, we're already working on creating a great customer, client, guest experience when it just comes to what we present out on social media, how we present ourselves when we are on the phone and when we get to meet in front of the client, So adding that element to it, it sparked something different in me, and it got the juices flowing. So now I'm trying to figure out, if I was to add some different elements to the business, how is that going to affect my client experience? And I'm just trying to figure it out, because I want to do some fun things in this junk removal space, but I also enjoy being a solopreneur when it comes to doing most of the jobs. I do hire out. When it comes to some big jobs, I will call the temp agencies and get me some labor. But for the most part, I can do this job by myself. I'll get into, and I have got into it in the past, but I'll make some more videos about how and why we got into junk removal. But for right now, I really am interested in figuring out how to enhance the client experience. We're adding some different elements to the business, you know? I mean, we got the truck and trailer, but what else can we add to it besides having me or another person? What else can we add to the business that would make it easier on me, and then also make the client experience that much better? But I'm gonna keep just mulling that over in my head. I'm gonna go ahead, get back in this truck, get ready to go to the client's house. And when we get over there, I'll see if we got enough time and maybe do some door hangers. But right along with your boy, here we go. Alrighty folks, so we are all done for the day. We had us a very eventful day, 3 estimates, no jobs, but hopefully all of those will turn into, well, one of them already is a job. Waiting to hear from the other 2. So we'll see what comes from that. But we are gonna call it a day. So see you all tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. Dumpster Daddy out.